There are always those days when you need to relax. Days when nothing seems to go right. For those days, it is absolutely necessary to grab two of your closest friends and hit up the nearest McDonald's. What to get? A question of the ages. A question that has scarred many people for as long as there were people. A question that is as philosophically endearing as the question of, actually, 20 pieces of chicken McNuggets, fries, and a drink sounds good. But your dining place cannot be as trite as the store itself. You need some adventure. You are a student of environmental science, a science that dares you to swim to the ocean to collect fecal samples, a science that pushes you to climb that mountain in China to gather pollutants, a science that forces you to not just eat food at a fast food place, but in nature itself. Or just find the closest place available, a nice and quaint park. Just enjoying the beautiful weather, the serene landscapes of endless fields of grass, a utopia for all environmentalists. As you sit there, you imagine how life was back in the days where all industry was just a figment of imagination, where rivers and streams cut the landscape, where the winds gave the sound to the world, and where clothing was only an option. And just as you finish off every single nugget, it comes to your attention that there's not a trash can in sight. Your environmentalist core tells you to hold on to it and wait until one is found. But your human nature, to be lazy, tells you, what harm could a little piece of trash do? But anyway, you take your picnic blanket and gather your electronic devices and walk to your ecosystem killing machine, turn on the engine, and casually drive away. Oh, if only you knew. It is not too evident that your simple McDonald's bag could do any harm, but little do you know that that harmless bag is soon carried by the wind through the fields, over the street, across the street, into the street, over the mountains, into the river, over the woods, to the beach, and into the ocean. A harmless little bag in the ocean couldn't harm a soul, right? Tell that to Mr. Fishy! Mr. Fishy sees the bag and thinks, yum. But soon Mr. Fishy realizes that there were indeed no delicious McNuggets in that bag, but it's too late. But then suddenly, a wild fisherman appears. The fisherman then catches the fish with his state-of-the-art blue net and ready to sell him to the nearest sushi place. The sushi company unknowingly makes some delicious sushi with the sick fish and puts it in the sushi boats, where it is available for people to eat. Then one day, after school, you and your two friends decide to go to Sushi Boat to treat yourself after getting an A on your Apes exam. Then you pick up the sushi and eat it. Dun dun dun! The sushi you have just eaten has been plagued by your own insolence. Instead of treating yourself after getting an A on your Apes exam, your carelessness has led you to miss the first week of summer due to sickness from bad fish. So next time you're enjoying harmless chicken treats, think twice, young one. For your actions may not only affect the ecosystem, but it can even harm yourself. What goes around, comes around.
California alone spends $28 million a year cleaning up litter on the side of roads and in nature.
18% of that litter ends up in streams, rivers, and oceans.
Litter can affect many species, including marine life. Your trash may seem like food to many fish, and the fish may eat it and become sick. Or even worse, they can die.
Not only can it affect marine life, but it can affect you too.
How can it affect you?
Marine puts toxins in our water, and when we drink that water, it could cause cancer.
Your trash can blow through the streets and cause many accidents on the road.
How can you prevent this?
Pick up any litter that you see just laying around.
Do you recycle?
And don't forget to throw all of your trash away.